the Baltimore Ravens. All right, so what do the Ravens intend to do in the 2026 draft? The Max Crosby thing is in the past now for sure. They are going to have a pick in the first round, about 10 picks. Let's see how this goes for the Ravens. We already talked about it. Ola Vega Aloni as well. I think this is 911. I think he'll be there, and I think he will help, and I think he will start right away. This guy's tremendous athlete. That's going to help the Ravens as well. Second round, Derek Moore, edge from Michigan. Boy Mafe, who just signed with the Bengals, played last year with Seattle. Bit of a ceiling on him, I think, because he's in the second round. Perfect fit, played with Jesse Minter, understands the offense, was a player, played at Michigan when Jesse Minter was there as a D coordinator a couple years ago, understands exactly who he can come in. I don't think he's got baboon speed. That's why he's not in the first round, but absolutely productive, played a lot as well. I think this is absolutely a great pick. Certainly, too, you bring in a Derek Moore, you can absolutely have him push Mike Green for that other spot and really help your pass rush on the other side. Boy, Mafe kind of is what I'm thinking. About 8 sacks production, a guy like that. Definitely, I think a solid pick first round. Definitely guy. Jesse Milner absolutely knows what he's getting as well. Logan Jones, center. So I don't think the Ravens had the luxury of going past here and taking a center. I think they have to do it in the first 3 rounds. So Logan Jones from Iowa, there's about 4 or 5 that are out there. Logan Jones, I think he's a little bit older, 25. I think that's a bit of a concern as well. But I think he's going to get a chance to play early. Garrett Bradbury is kind of the comp that I saw the most with him as well. Just a good, solid inside center. I think he could be a day one starter for you. So it'd be good value getting a guy in the 3rd round as well. 3rd round is about right. 2nd, 3rd for a lot of these centers. Ravens barely need a center losing Tyler Linderbaum. Michael Trigg, we talked about him before in the last mock draft. I think he's a lot like Isaiah Likely. Blocking is not, he's got to work on that. But definitely too, he's got to work on the blocking, but definitely too, ultimate ace-back. This is a guy, like if you have a Mark Andrews, he can use a lot of the same things that Isaiah Likely did. Definitely catch the ball out of the backfield, catch the ball in the short area, good speed. That's what I like about him. Blocking out, yeah, he's not going to. This is not. You got to get somebody else to help him do that. But I think he can work on it as well. But very similar to Isaiah Likely. That's why I like Trigg. Probably like 4th round. Now here's a guy more complete back, Jack Adrees for Texas as well. Tyler Higbee of the Rams is a little high end, but I think that's about right. Good, solid, productive tight end for years and years. That's what you're going to get. Not blazing speed, good blocker in the area, good pass catching, great hands, runs over people like that. Where Trigg is going to be the guy to blow by him. This guy is going to go ahead and do that. I think you could put him in a Charlie Cola-like role, just a blocker, Nick Bull, but I think he could be more than that, catching the football. Really talented there. I think he could be a starter in the league as well. Tyler Higbee type skills. Jacob Thomas from the U, as they put it. Swiss Army knife all over the place. That's what it is as well. So this isn't a guy that's a little smallish. I think that's why he's going a little later as well. But he's a guy, you can put him at the line of scrimmage. You can put him at corner. You can put him at the nickel. You can put him at different things like the Funga, and he hits very well. Like this. He's not one of these guys that's going to shy away from contact. He's going to create contact as well. Definitely you think, I'm almost positive Ravens like to take safeties. You're going to take one later here. I don't think you're going to need one early, but definitely too, you sign Hawkins to free agency, you get a Funga. I think that's a high end. He has started potential at some point. You Terp fans should be familiar with this guy, Jalen Husky, 5th round pick, 172, Maryland. Maryland's, if you didn't know, Maryland was one of the best teams in college football in terms of taking the ball away. The Ravens certainly want to get to back to that. So you get a guy like Jalen Husky, cornerback and safety. Seen him on the cornerback list and on safety. Did both in Maryland. He's not either one. Kind of like Brian Branch was a few years ago. Whatever team drafts him and whatever they need, that's where he'll play. He's for sure a guy that's going to go ahead and take the ball away. More Tre'Davious Ward if you put him in corner for sure, because he's got that physicality. He's gonna definitely too. He's gonna be a guy if you put him at the nickel spot, he's just gonna bang up on that wide receiver. That's for sure what he's gonna do. So Husky, I think, is an excellent choice as well in the 5th round as well. Couple more. Trey Holly had him in the last mock draft. Certainly, look, you want to replace Keaton Mitchell with this blazing speed. Look at the tape. It was my pleasure to watch this guy just uber fast. Didn't play as much at LSU. I think it was LSU. We played at Southern. He just killed everybody because he's got that blazing speed. Super fast guy as well. Keaton Mitchell, definitely you could put him in there. So you have Derrick Henry. You have Justice Hill. If you want to replace what you had with Keaton Mitchell, you draft a guy like Cade Holly. Cade, well, I think this was the best offensive kick returner in the NFL last year, without the question. So I definitely think he's a guy that for sure is one of the best best kick return guys in the entire NFL. One of the best kick return guys in the NFL for sure. Tremendous speed on the outside. There we go. Tremendous speed on the outside. Twitter, I don't know what happened there. Twitter for a second. Tremendous speed on the outside. Scotty Miller, I think, is a name that it's a good comp, but he's going to push Levante Wester, I think, on the kick return side. But I think he has a chance to be a real slot receiver in the NFL. No question about it. And also, too, they're going to have to take a punter. You lost Jordan Stout. Ryan Eckley, I think, is for sure going to get a look late as well. Numbers-wise, he was as good as anybody in college. Not the boomer as far as the ball, as far as that goes, but numbers-wise, as good as anybody in college last year, I think, as well. Michael Dickerson of the Seahawks is the comp. There you go. There's your draft. So Ravens, look, offensive line, you got to do it. I don't want to hear it. Punter, you're going to have to do it at some point. You're certainly going to help your special team, but offensive line, I don't see how you not do it early. You're going to have to, because these guys you're going to need guys that's going to have to start and contribute right away as well. All right.